I bet let that go a little bit too long. Hello everyone. I've just been doing a little something on the side. I've been like trying to upload another thing to my Better TTV library, but it keeps saying invalid dimensions and stuff. It's like, come on, pretty please. Let me do this. Let me just try this again one more time. What is it, Pix? Yeah, I know. It's like, come on. So let's see. Please. Yes, we have. Let's try again. I just want to see this. Please go. Please work. I mean, it's the biggest problem with the file is that it's huge. But I want it. I want it. I want it bad. I may have to optimize it a little bit by hacking it just apart a little bit, but it's nothing bad. Hey, no pigs, we are perfectly sane here. There's absolutely nothing wrong going on here. But, you know, it's just all in good fun. It's all in good. Okay, I guess you are right, Pix, of course. No one here is sane anyway, so there's nothing. Oh yes, we can do this. I can easily cut away half of these frames and see how that goes. Actually, maybe I can do like this instead. If I do like this to set it to 250. No, 200 and 200. I just want to do this just real quick, and you will all love me or hate me for it. I think most of you will hate me, but I just want to. And both is good. Yes, definitely both is good. Now, can I select them like drag and select? I can drag and select. Yes. Yes, we can. Okay, I got it. So we're just grabbing a whole bunch of things, but we have some things to do. Well, I can't really hang myself up in this, because we have it's just for the memes, you know. Oh, this will just have to sit there and do its thing. Maybe Better TTV. Yeah, Better TTV doesn't want to. It's not doing anything, and it's just like sitting here. And I tried to upload it. I may have to do some tweaking later. It is, however, available on my Discord right now. So actually, I can show you all the beauty before we continue. I think I will show you all the beauty, the glory. Let me just put a few things down, and I'm going to remove these, and then I'm going to show you. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? Yeah, I know. It's I think it's because of the Discord framing is a little bit different from when this one is running. Yeah, it has a bit too much energy, really. But it's also the fact that well, it's, you know, glitchy mess is the only way to correct this energy. Yeah. But I just don't want to sit around and do the editing on everything. So yeah, there's that. But we have some things to do. We have specifically this to do. We are a little bit behind schedule in more ways than one. Specifically that I did dumb. Well, I think we suspect it was food poisoning, because I think the tofu was bad. But we'll just have to deal with it, you know. Just have to deal with it. What is this one? Why is this one the wrong way? What is the... check this. Oh, it doesn't work. Damn it. Oh well, whatever. I'm gonna get rid of all my Photoshop things. So now we're going into it. Yeah, I will get to that later. I know, it's on me. But the problem this week is that I have a deadline on Friday, and I will be working late the next few days, so I might not even have the time to play Dreamfall on Friday. So we'll see. And Tenho is cooking dinner, basically.
Oh, by the way, tomorrow.
Oh no. I don't want to. So, Tenho's parents has asked us to just mow their lawn. And because they're like quite far away from here. The problem is that she is allergic to grass. So the only one who can do that, mow the lawn, is me. And I don't really have time for this. I mean, realistically speaking, I don't really have time until Saturday. And they wanted us to do it on Monday. When I moved out of from my parents' place, I swore to myself I would never have, a lawn. I would not have a lawn, so I wouldn't have to deal with it. And because I had to mow weekly. Hold on, I'm just gonna check. Sorry for this little tangent, but before we get into the game, I just need to rant a little bit. So let's see. We have it's this one. Okay. I'm not even sure if it's not even acre. Mål areal. Let's see. I think it's an acre. Let me just check how large is an acre. Okay, so it's not an acre. It's kind of weird. Why is this? Whatever. It's like it's 1.5 square kilometers of lawn every single week. Every single week, 1.5 square kilometers I had to cut. And I've done it since I was a child. Like ever since I could push that gasoline powered thing, I would have to do that every single week, and it was bloody awful. It was a little bit better when I got big enough to actually be able to use the tractor lawn, the mower, but it was still awful. So I have some issues with doing it because I don't want to, and it's just bleh. I don't want to. Yeah, it's a little bit of a rant because I don't have time to fix Thanos' parents' lawn, but I need to do it tomorrow. I don't have time for it, but I need to do it tomorrow. But I don't have time for it, but I need to do it tomorrow. Repeat ad nauseum. So yeah. Actually, maybe we could ask them if I could do it on Saturday because I have this deadline. I don't have time for this. Okay. Oh, by the way, Mina, have you seen the latest emote on the Discord server yet? No? It's fine. Actually, let's wait a bit. It's fine. It's not actually ready yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there. It will occur soon. So, here we go. So, even the knives fell victim to the fire.
Ambassador Paleno, are these knives yours?
Oh, why yes, they are. They are a special set of ornamental knives featuring the national symbol of Babal. These butterfly-themed knives, along with Alban's own set of knives, are comprised of 3 knives each. But I can't believe the Babalis once having been introduced to the state. Oh no. You come to the stream and the first thing you hear is noises. You're just timed like that.
Ornamental knives, huh? There's a small release on the time of this blade. Ambassador Paleno, what is this notch here for?
Oh, that. That's a feature of these knives wherein you can freely exchange the hands on them. So that we can change how they look to fit to each situation, of course.
I see. So these knives were constructed so that the handles could be easily removed. Okay, are you alright?
You believe me, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth? You don't think I did it, right?
Of course I don't. And I promise to prove that it wasn't you.
That's enough chit-chat.
You can investigate all you like, but it's only a matter of time before we take her in. It would be wise of you to give up while you can. No, I don't think so. Kai isn't lying, and my investigation will prove that to be true. Go ahead and try, if you're that confident. Can't allow this to continue in this way. I must prove her innocence post-haste. A small personal safe.
This was Mr. Caution's office, so perhaps he stored the most important documents in here.
Ah, of course it's locked. It would appear we won't be able to open it without a key.
Well then, we may have the key. Hey!
We know for a fact that the Atagratu's key was used at this embassy. Furthermore, we found it in the victim, Mr. Caution's pocket, which leads me to think that perhaps this is the key to the personal safe in this office.
Oh, good thinking, sir. Let's go try it out.
It appears that I was correct. The key that was left to us in the victim's pocket. It literally turned out to be the key to the next piece of the truth. Now what do we have here?
Hey, there's nothing inside. Do you think the Atagrasu made off with everything, sir?
No, detective. I believe all we need to do is take a closer look. So, how have you all been today? What's this here?
It looks like the ripped corner of a piece of paper, sir.
No, I don't think it's ripped. It makes more sense. It seems more to me like it's stuck in the safe.
Hey, you're right. It won't budge an inch. Not even did I tug on it. But I don't think I've ever seen a paper stuck on the inside of the safe before.
Hold it! Detective, I think you have it backwards. It's not the paper that is strange. It's the safe.
What do you mean?
What I mean is that the secret to the safe is that it has 2 compartments. Even just eyeballing it, you can see that the inside is a bit too shallow. Furthermore, with the unnatural way the paper is stuck at the back of the safe, I'd say there's an extra bit of space behind the back wall of the safe. In other words, this safe has a second compartment.
Oh, what?
I suppose that you are correct in asserting that the paper is stuck in a natural manner. However, if that what you say is correct, then there's a second compartment. How do we go about opening the door to it then? As you can see,
There's no other lock or keyhole in sight.
Actually, there is one more spot of interest to me on this safe.
Oh?
Yes, and I believe that spot is the keyhole to our mystery second lock.
The safe needs locks. Alright then, since you are so sure of yourself, show me how you deduced your answer.
Like this.
Doesn't the shape of this keyhole remind you of something, Francisco?
The shape? It does look very familiar. However, I believe it's simply a latch hole for the safe's lock mechanism. It's just for keeping the door shut, nothing more.
Hold it!
Is that so? The person who used the safe, Mr. Kosher, made sure the safe had 2 compartments in order to hide something. Do you honestly think that someone like that would allow a keyhole to be hidden? Allow the keyhole to the hidden half to look so obviously like a keyhole that even the average person could figure it out?
You can't be serious. Are you saying that this hole is the keyhole to the hidden compartment to this safe?
That is precisely what I'm saying. And I will prove to you right now that the Yatagarasu's key is the key that will open it.
Yatagarasu's key? Mars, Edgeworth, this had better be a very bad joke.
Sorry, but this is no joke. The Yatagarasu's key is the very key that will open the second compartment of this safe.
We know that the key opens the first compartment of the safe.
I don't see a problem with that particular thing, Bella. Unless you are finding in a position where you can't simply read all of it at the pace you like.
But the keyhole you're talking about is of an entirely different shape than that of the key.
We discovered this trick 7 years ago, and with it we were able to corner Miss Yu. But who would have thought that I'd see this key again after all this time? Let's go over this again, shall we? The Yatagarasu's key was originally made to open Mr. Koshin's safe in the Californian embassy. We confirmed that it's a fact by opening the doorway to the safe with it. Now, let's take a look at the back end of the key. Look at the knife portion head on. What do you see?
What are you talking?
It appears that you've come to understand what I'm talking about. When viewed head on, the knife's blade is the exact shape as the keyhole. The real function of the knife portion is to act as a key to the hidden portion of the safe.
But that's preposterous.
Because it looks like a knife and was used to kill Mr. Faraday 7 years ago, we fell under the misconception that it was always meant to be a knife. But for both the safe and its key to conceal such clever tricks, whatever is hidden inside the secret section must be of incredible importance.
Then, it's even possible that what I've been searching for is inside. Scruffy, hurry up and open that safe.
Yes, sir. Opening it right now, sir. These items, it's a bunch of shoddy-shaped things. I guess they're pieces of art.
Out of the way! Now move it, Scruffy.
I didn't think I was in the way.
These pieces of art that are identical to the ones that have been stolen from various countries around the world.
I figured as much. These are the treasures this sections of the safe was to hide from view. I believe a more thorough examination is required. This is the document that we thought was stuck earlier. I wonder what it's about. Beats me, sir. Why don't we take a look at it first before we give up, Detective?
Mr. Kosha's name is written on here on the last page. I wonder what the significance of this document is. These are pieces of stolen art from around the world.
I wonder how much they're worth, especially this one. Ugh.
Scruffy, don't touch those valuable pieces of art with your filthy hands. Why? Do you have any idea what would happen if one of them were to break?
It's just me, but did she just hit one of the pieces of art just now? Nope. To build this sort of trick into one's safe is really something.
Yeah, it's neat how it's safe as 2 compartments, but it's really impressive is that the other end of the key was another key. I totally hadn't noticed.
I wonder if Mr. Koshin was just as paranoid, or if he had secrets of that great value.
Speaking of paranoid, I once sharpened both ends of my pencil, but then when I went to erase something, I got all paranoid I was going to stab myself.
Please refrain from dispensing your special brand of unrelated stories while on duty.
Yes, sir.
I don't think there's anything else to take note of here right now.
Sorry, but Interpol is still conducting investigation beyond this point.
I'm a subordinate of Miss von Karma. Is there some reason why I'm being declined access? My superiors clearly stated, don't you dare anyone get near the site, you got it? If I let you examine the site, my superior will get really angry at me.
You know, Mr. Edgeworth, I feel really bad for the guy, so why don't we just do as he says?
Yes, I suppose we might do as well. Might as well. These shelves are lined with American souvenirs and memorabilia. Memorabilia? Whatever.
It's strange, isn't it? I mean, I thought it was the Ablaze embassy. So, why are there so many American souvenirs?
Sir, perhaps the Ablaze are studying American culture and our tourism industry. If they have plans to make the Ablaze tourism industry truly flourish, then they would need to observe and study other countries' methods, I suppose.
Speaking of tourism, I got these from the blonde guy earlier, sir. He said if I wanted to bring these with me to Babal, I can trade them for a few buffets.
Oh, so how do you expect to travel to Babal?
Well, the whole world is connected by oceans, sir. And for all you can eat at buffet, I'd swim all the way to Babal if I had to.
Can a few simple coupons really motivate people to do such fantastic things? It looks like this was once a grandfather clock, but it was fallen victim to the fire.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, is it okay for me to talk about these clocks in my house?
If they're unrelated to the case, I hope you will refrain from sharing, but...
Well, there is one clock that I made by myself.
That's quite enough, Detective. Did we get the, we did not. Well, I guess this is actually what we still have to do. No, we still have something to do here. Okay, I'm missing something here. I have the inspected the documents. I have expected the treasures. What am I missing here? It appears I found a key that the Garasu Monsieur stole 7 years ago.
Since it was already from the embassy, maybe she came back to return it.
I don't think she's the type to be so kind as to do such a thing, detective.
Okay. Then what do you think, sir?
Who's you? For what reason did she steal the key? Yes, Belle? There we go. To steal your dirtiest secret. Is it possible that the dirty secret the Yatagarasu was out to steal is in this very room? Dirty secret? Francisca, you're in pursuit of some dirty, underhanded dealings yourselves, are you not? Why has no one shot you in the face yet? Why is she still running around? Because we don't know where you is. Something tells me that this is no coincidence. In that case, then, the person I'm looking for is here in the Babalese embassy, huh? Callisto, you. The head of the smuggling operation. I think I just might need to ask Francisca about her smuggling case in more depth. Okay, so I need to do that before I do this one. Francisca, when we last talked, you said that you were on the trail of a smuggling ring. I suppose the reason you are here right now is related to that? Yes. After analyzing the intel we gathered from various countries, this embassy rose to the very top of our list of sites to investigate. And this is what tips us off. This accounting document? It's only one page of the whole thing, so I'm not sure about all of the details. However, it's enough for us to grab onto a tail of the beast. For you see, this type of paper was made only in the kingdom of Cambodia, which means that somewhere in the countries of Alabas and Babal is the head. The one pulling the strings behind the entire smuggling ring. There's a lot of filler in this case, but I do like this case, regardless of the fact. But hello there. That's Francisca for you. She's amazing. Pursuing this case with all she has. Okay, so now we can get the thing from over here. It's been so long. There we go. Take a good look at these documents, Francisca. It says that there are 3 pages in total, and yet there are only 2 here. To Teen Titans reboot. You can also say that to Naruto and Bleach and all manners of anime and stuff like that. It's just like filler, 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 filler. So much filler. It's just like, yeah, not gonna have any of that. Correct. Now take a look at the document, the smuggling activity document in your possession. Tell me, is it not possible that your page was taken from this set of 3?